This is AH-61 Bravo Zulu requesting clearance for takeoff. Wait a minute. I don't know how to fly a helicopter. Oh shit. Oh. Ah! Hi guys, Video Game Viewer here with the review of Apache Air Assault for the Xbox 360. Now if you don't know what this wasn't a really big advertised game, and it's probably not going to appeal to the masses as much as a lot of the other games that came out this holiday season, but it definitely does have its niche in the gaming community. Mainly, casual gamers. I'm going to say casual gamers because if you play it on the easy setting, this game you can pretty much pick right up and play. Anybody can grab a controller and play. And flight sim enthusiasts. I'm a flight sim enthusiast. I love to fly on my flight simulator. I got the whole cockpit set up because I'm a nerd and stuff. And I gotta say, this game is really pretty somewhat authentic. I mean, it's not 100% there, but it could use a little bit of improvement, but it is good. And it is really challenging if you give it a chance. If you try to fly it on like the flight simulator, the realistic difficulty, it's going to be a challenge for you, but the rewards are great. When you line up that perfect shot while flying it on realistic mode, it's definitely going to hype up the adrenaline a little bit. The storyline of this game isn't all that great, as you would probably expect. Basically you're going from mission to mission, you're doing different objectives, all inside of a helicopter, and basically the whole game is just you're a helicopter pilot in a war zone. You're going to be doing Black Hawk Down style missions, taking out targets, protecting ground troops, different stuff like that. It's all about fighting terrorists. And the levels always seem to end up in some kind of huge, big explosions and firefight. Almost every level seems to end like that. And the levels also vary in different times. You're going to get, your 15-minute little levels, short little missions, up to, your 45-minute long, really difficult, really challenging, multiple objective missions. And as I said, on realistic mode, it is definitely going to be a challenge, but I would give it a shot. It is a lot of fun, and it's definitely, if you call yourself a gamer, you are going to want a challenge. And if you're a hardcore gamer, and I would say this game definitely fulfills that wish. You are going to be challenged. You are going to die a lot. Luckily, if you're having trouble on a mission, you can kind of skip ahead a little bit. The controls are mind-blowing. You can set up the controls basically any way you see fit. There are tons of different ways you can set up the controller, pretty much any way you want. And I still am kind of tinkering around with it a little bit, getting used to it, trying to find that perfect where I want those buttons and stuff. But it pretty much is dependent upon the situation. So you might have to change it a couple of times throughout the course of the game. Graphics-wise, if you've ever played a flight sim in your life, this is not going to be eye candy at all. I'm not saying the graphics are bad. They're not like, pixelated, but they're not going to be the best thing to come out on the 360 this year. And it's not meant to be graphically good. It's not bad, but it's not good. So, don't expect going into this game to have, some awesome graphics. Sound-wise, though, this game is very authentic. You were going to hear radio chatter, the guns sound authentic, the missiles sound authentic, explosions sound authentic. All the helicopters are licensed in this game through Boeing, So they've obviously, you know, taken sounds from actual helicopters, what it would really sound like, put it into this game, so you are going to get a really authentic audio experience while playing this game. And there is multiplayer. To be honest, I've tinkered around with it, but there really wasn't many people on. This game just hasn't been out there, you know, enough advertising to really get that hype up to play online. I think I got into like 2 matches, and you know, there's standard team deathmatch, aerial assaults, different stuff like that. I can't name all the game modes. I think there's like 4 or 5 different modes for multiplayer, but to be honest, it's not really the game's strong point, and I don't think it ever will be. With all that said, I'm giving Apache Air Assault an 8 out of 10. This has been the Video Game Viewer, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe if you like what you saw. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys.